Hey guys, this is Kysen here, and welcome to another episode of Minecolonies, where Mackenzie's decided to bomb my intro. Hey Mackenzie, and she's actually going to have a kind of important role in today's video, because we're actually going to be talking all about the restaurant. Now, the restaurant is a cool building in and of itself, you know, nice thing to have in your town, looks cool, all that sort of thing, but the functionality of it is absolutely fantastic. Hey Josiah, our guard there, he's just checking everything's good. I think he's telling Mackenzie off for bombing the intro. That's what's going on there. So basically the restaurant means that we can feed our citizens automatically, well, semi-automatically at this stage, because we don't have the delivery man. But basically what we will do, Mackenzie's going to farm these potatoes, right, and she'll put them in here. So we need to pick them up and take them to the restaurant and make sure the restaurant is provided with fuel. So I'm currently burning a load of redwood logs, because I have tons of those, to get loads of fuel for the restaurant. So you can use all the normal fuel sources, coal, charcoal, wood, all that sort of stuff, so that's awesome. And then the person in the restaurant, the chef there, the cook, will cook it up, and basically you will then, if your citizens get hungry, they will head on to the restaurant. So you don't have to keep going around and feeding them, which is absolutely awesome. So this is the restaurant block, and you can see just an apple in the middle of the planks to get that going. And as always, what we're going to do, we're going to hop into creative mode and see how this looks. And I think down here is going to be a good area for it. If I do this, you can see my town borders here. We got this land here, which is reasonably flat. I'll need to, you know, fill in a bit of this water, maybe flatten a little bit. But all in all, I think it'd be a good place for it. And it's reasonably near where all our workers are. We've got the miner over there at the moment. We have the farm here and the lumberjack here. Now, not only is that near to those buildings, but these buildings are all types of worker that are going to be permanently there. So this farm, I think, will always be here, as will the mine and the lumberjack. But also in the future, we'll probably expand some things around here as well. And there's no reason we couldn't have multiple restaurants in one day as well. So if we need one at the other end of town or something, we can do that. So let's go down here. And let's start seeing how this is going to look. So what I've done is, let me fly back up here. So we've got the cook in here, and medieval dark oak is what we're going to use, because that's obviously the style of our town. So this is it at level 5. If we turn it around and get the entrance going in the right place and situate it, this is how it's going to look, which to me, I gotta say, that looks pretty awesome, I would say. So it's a very nice looking building, and what we're going to do, let's just have a little look around here. Yeah, I think this is roughly where we want it situated as well, actually. You can see the extremities there. They're not too much in the water. So in the future, we could maybe even have, like, is there a door that comes out the back here? No, but at level 5, we could add one if we wanted. I'm just thinking we could have some outdoor seating next to the lake and stuff. Could make it look really cool. Obviously, that'll be stuff that we'll custom do. But that's basically where it's going to go. So what I'm going to do is actually just go and clear all this land and flatten it, you know, place the dirt down, all that sort of stuff, so that it's ready for when we come back, and then we'll get this thing built. Now, at level 1, it's going to look like this, which is kind of cool in itself, and make sure it's the right Y level. But yeah, so it's going to be there, and maybe we want to even like keep the water here for a little bit and add a bridge or something like that. So let me go and work on that off camera, and then we'll come and see the materials that we need to build it, and I will do a time lapse of this one being built, as it is a bit of a bigger building. Okay, so the area is cleared, as you can see there. That didn't take very long at all, but then it dawned on me, we've got the lumberjack here, and we don't want the two buildings to interact and interrupt each other's footprints. So what we're going to do, let's go to build options, go to reposition, and let's escape out of there, and let's see where the sort of footprint of this is. Oh, this looks like it's going to work perfectly. Okay, so this is only just past here, so we should be fine. Okay, but it's always good to check, so let's just cross that off a second, and yeah, very good. Okay, so that's doing its thing. So back into, we're going creative mode. Here we go. Right, and then we can place this down and know exactly, like, there's not going to be any interruptions, which is good. So let's see, we want medieval dark oak. There we go. At level 5, so we can see what we're doing. Just get it rotated to the correct orientation, put it back there a bit. And I mean, yeah, it's going to be reasonably close to this building, but it's not going to interrupt too much. So I think maybe around about there is going to be fine. See how this is looking around the back. This is all on dirt, which is good. Nothing going in the water there. Just going to make it a little bit easier to clear and that sort of stuff. Okay, great. Now I want to see a level 1 though as well, how that's going to look. And again, yeah, misses all the water. That's actually perfect. So we're going to hit tick. Now, the only issue is going to be, I want to go and look in this a second. Before I get the guy to build it, he's going to have a lot of this stuff already. So what I'd normally do, right, is just choose Philip and hit build. Because I want to time lapse this for you guys, what I'm worried about, let's go back into survival a second, is when I do this, the resource scroll, if he already has materials, he's going to start without. So I'm going to do this a bit of a long-winded way, just for you guys. See the effort I put in for you guys. But I'm going to sort of manually make a note of all this stuff, go make sure I've got it all on me, then give it to Philip, and then time-lapse it for you. So it's going to take a little bit of time, and I will do that off-camera, because it's not going to be that fun to watch. But then once that's done, you'll get a time-lapse of this being built, and then we'll see it in action once it is. Okay, I believe I now have everything, and we're going to put this to the test by getting this built. So let's get Philip interested. Here we go. So once he starts to build it, we get the message in chat. We can check on our resource scroll and see if I have indeed ticked off all of the items we need. So, yes. Oh, no. Dark Oak Slabs. All right, let's go do that real quick. It's going to take him a minute to get over here. So missing one thing is not too bad. We can weather that storm, guys. Let's see. Let's grab, I guess, like a couple of you, and we'll just turn you all into the slabs. Is this even going to be enough? I think so. Let me double check. Okay, now we have everything, but you can see there down the bottom, everything in black is stuff that he already has. So he would definitely have been starting this build with all of that stuff, you know, if we'd waited too long. Now, I don't know if he's going to come over here yet, or if he's waiting at his builder's hut for me. Let's see. There is someone here. Oh, that's the little kid. We had a new kid in the colony, so that must be her. I think it's Linda. So, we'll leave Linda there to play, and we are going to go on a Philip hunt. And once we've got him and he gets started, I will jump into doing a time lapse. So let me get all of that underway, and yeah, let's time lapse this build. Alrighty, so there we go, guys. The restaurant is finished, and actually, as part of finishing it, they've removed the water. So I might add this back and make it into a bit of a lake or something myself. But for now, this is how it looks. Very basic at level 1, but still pretty cool nonetheless. If we go inside here, got some tables and chairs, which is a nice little touch, and some more tables down here where the actual restaurant block is, plus some inventory and furnace and stuff, which she is going to use. And we could even get the chimney going behind that to make it look a bit more authentic. I'll probably upgrade it to level 2 soon, probably in my next stream or the one after. So once we've got it to level 2, then I might add the chimney with the actual smoke, but for now I think it's okay as it is. So what we need to do is manage workers, and we'll start by hiring Linda. So she's going to be our cook, and then we can have a look at the actual GUI of this building as well. And you can see here they've got these options for fuel. So if it can be used as fuel, you're going to find it. So we're going to get charcoal and turn that to on, and then the minimum stock here. So I think this is like when they're requesting food and stuff, this maybe ties in more with the delivery man and stuff. This isn't something I've ever really had to use, and I'll show you why in a second. So Linda, is she here now? Yeah, great. So when she gets into a job, if we give her a second, she'll probably have some requests. So she said, you know, she just wants food. So you can give her any food that she can cook up. So we are going to give her a load of this, and now she'll probably ask me for some fuel. So let's see if she does that. Work on it. There we go. Fuel. So it's pretty simple. They do tell you what they need, of course. She has way more fuel than she needs, but you can see here, as soon as she's got that, she's already cooking this up. And being that it is charcoal, it'll only cook like stuff when it's in here. What I mean is you're not going to waste any charcoal, basically. You know, whereas if it was like a lava bucket, you might waste some, because she's not going to understand about using that properly. This will only burn what's in there. So the most you could waste would be like if she uses it to cook one item instead of 8. But because we've given her multiples of 8, that should all be good. And she will keep this all stored here. And when citizens are hungry now, we don't need to feed them. They're going to find their way to the restaurant, and they will get the food themselves. So that's pretty cool. You know, it's a nice addition to the game. as you progress through, because I no longer need to worry about feeding my citizens. So we've now got 4 guards on guard towers of level 2, and we've got a restaurant, and it's a really nice progression to make, I think, to go through this way. The next thing would probably be to do something like a hospital, and I'll probably do that in a stream. I have to say, my streams have been going really good lately, and I want to say thank you to everyone who comes over to them. If you're watching this video within the first couple hours of it being released, I'm probably streaming right now, so do come and say hello. Coming up, guys, as well, I was speaking to Raycoms yesterday. He's the lead developer of Minecolonies, and he does some streaming as well. Be sure to check him out. I'm going to add the official Minecolonies YouTube and the official Minecolonies Twitch to my video description. So do check them out, guys, because it's well worth it, and you can watch the developers play this game. And they're super nice and stuff as well. But we may even do some collaborations in the future as well. So there could be a whole thing going around this, and it'd be great to have you guys part of that. So do consider joining if you are enjoying this mod pack. And if you are new here and you are enjoying this, then please do consider liking and subscribing. And I have to say, it's greatly appreciated when you do. Plus, yeah, it gives you good feedback about how well the series is doing. Although, to be honest, I'm not too worried about this one, because this one's been going really, really well. And a big thank you to everyone who's been making that a thing. So that's sort of my spiel. That's my little outro, is my way of saying goodbye today and reminding you of things. And but for this video, that is going to be about it. So, as always, guys, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.